Welcome to day 5 of your chakra cleanse, where we're going to be looking at the throat chakra, or Vishuddha chakra. This chakra is a light blue in color, like the sky, like a beautiful Caribbean sky. And we're going to be opening the throat chakra today with 4 different poses, I believe. So we're going to be doing bridge pose, we're going to do a shoulder stand, we're going to do a plow, and we're going to move into fish pose. So we're going to do that sequence just like that. We've already done bridge pose once, so we're going to start there because it's a great transitional pose into the next. So starting by laying on the back, heels are once again in line with the sitting bones. You're going to pull them in nice and close, release the head, tuck the shoulders. We're going to lift the hips. Hands can come in under the back if you like. If your hands are under the back, you're thinking about pushing into the arms, into the upper arms, the shoulders, the lower arms. Taking those nice deep breaths. 2 breaths right there. And on your next exhalation, we're going to release the shoulders and release the hips. From there, we're going to start to bring the knees into the chest, and then the hands can come under and start to support you as you bring the feet up. We're going to take the elbows and we're going to make them tuck under, so your shoulders are tucking under once again. Elbows and forearms are parallel. And then you can start to straighten through the legs. I'm going to show you that from the side. And there's a few different places you can stop on the way. Christine is right now doing what we call legs up the wall. She doesn't, of course, have a wall, but it's the same position. And that's just keeping the legs so the heels are over the hips. And that is a perfect starting position. It's a great restorative pose if you take the legs on a wall as well. It will really relax your back. Marianne has a more V position, which is great. So she's showing a version where you're in more of a V. If you want to come into the full pose, you start to lift, get those shoulders tucked really under. You're really focusing your attention on your throat here. This is a great pose for any thyroid problems. Take another breath. And then if it's suitable to you, either one leg at a time or 2 legs can start to come down toward the floor. Hands can come down to the floor as well. Whoops! In halasana or plow. A little caution here. If you're in this pose or in your shoulder stand, we never turn the head. We always gaze upward to reduce any chance of injury to the neck. Taking those deep breaths into that throat chakra. And then using your belly like a brake, start to come out. So we want to take the hands at the floor. Once again, they can come under and just allow yourself to sink into that. And the legs can either bend at this point once they're up high. If you have any back problems, I would suggest that. Or you can start to lower the legs down, getting that work through the abdominals. Back is pressing into the floor in that position. Once you get to the floor, we're going to move into fish pose. We're going to take the elbows and we're going to really push into the elbows to allow the chest to open. And then we're going to bring ourselves up and allow the crown of the head to come to the floor. I want you to keep your focus on pushing into your forearms. That's important because that keeps some of the weight off your head. And then we think about this chest rising, and this time we're really opening the throat. So we're right around the bra strap here, thinking about pushing up. And fish pose, yogis say, if you don't do it after you do shoulder stand and plow, you'll be cranky all day. So you don't want that. So we've got that wide open chest here. As you start to come out of fish pose, you're going to push hard into the elbows and forearms so that the head lifts off the floor. We're going to bring the head into a neutral position and then lay flat on the floor. Come into a shavasana, corpse pose. And I'll leave you with that.